Hi, welcome to QLeave's video guide on how to complete your worker service return. You can either complete your return by entering data directly into the online return or by completing a spreadsheet and importing it into the portal. In this video, I'll be walking you through how to do this by entering data directly into the portal. You can find another video showing you how to do this via spreadsheet on our website. To get started, make sure you're on QLeave's website's homepage. Go to the top right corner and click Login, selecting Building and Construction Industry Login. Put in your email address and password. If you haven't logged in before or you're not sure what your password is, click the Forgot Password link to reset your password. If you're having trouble logging in, you can find instructions on our website or you can contact us. Once you've logged in, click Services for Business. Here, you can review your business details. When you're in the Workers tab, you'll be able to see a table with all the workers we've got recorded as working for you. To add a new worker, click Start a New Worker. Enter your new worker's details and make sure to press Save. It's important you check if your workers have an existing registration with QLeave. If you attempt to register a new worker and 2 or more contact matches are detected, you will receive an error message. You can find more instructions about starting new workers on our website. After you've added any new workers, click Service Return. All outstanding returns will be listed here by financial year. Any returns you haven't done for a previous financial year will either have a status of overdue if you haven't started it, or in progress if you've started the return but haven't yet submitted. If you're up to date, you should only see your return for the current financial year here. To get started, click Start Service Return. If you would like to complete your return via spreadsheet, click Download Bulk Return, downloading your spreadsheet. Once you complete the spreadsheet, you can submit it to QLeave by clicking Import a Bulk Return, and then clicking Import Files, uploading your spreadsheet. The columns in the spreadsheet are the same as what you see here online. Now we'll go through each of the columns you need to fill out. In the return, each worker's registration ID and name is pre-populated based on the details you have provided previously, and these details can't be changed. When you first start the return, all of your workers will have a status of Not Submitted. We may need to assess the eligibility of some of your new workers. These workers will be greyed out on your return with a pending status symbol until we've confirmed their eligibility. You will not be able to submit service for these workers until their status changes to active. For each of your workers, you need to make your way across each column and update the necessary information. First, you'll need to check the worker type and worker classification. If nothing has changed, you don't need to do anything, and you can keep moving across the table. If the worker's work type or classification has changed, you can update this by clicking into the field and selecting the correct work type or work classification from the drop-down list. The start date for each of your workers is pre-filled based on the date you provided when you started that worker. The information in this column can't be changed. In the next column, you'll need to let us know if the worker was employed on a full-time basis or otherwise. If the worker was full-time, click the checkbox. We'll then automatically calculate their service at 220 days for the financial year, which is the most a worker can record. If the worker was employed on a part-time or casual basis, leave the checkbox unchecked, and then enter the number of days they worked in the next field. If the worker was terminated during the financial year, tick the checkbox here, and then provide an end date for the worker. This would be the day they finished working for you. If a worker didn't perform any eligible work during the financial year, you can skip to the final column and remove the worker from the list, ticking the checkbox. If you didn't engage any eligible workers during the financial year, do this for each of your workers. Click Save and then submit your return. This will submit what we call a nil return to QLeave. Make your way through the table and complete the details for all your workers. We only display 10 workers on each page, so if you have a lot of workers, make sure you click through each one. You can save and come back to finish your return later if you want, but please keep in mind that the system will time out after 20 minutes of inactivity. If it times out, you'll lose all the information you've entered. Once you've entered details for each of your workers, click Save. If there's any errors, you'll receive this error message. Go through the table and find the fields that are highlighted in red. Fix the errors and save again. If there's no more errors and you're happy with what you've entered, you can now submit the return to QLeave. Click Submit All Workers. Complete the declaration to confirm that the information you provided is true and accurate, and click Continue. Once you've done this, your workers will change to a status of submitted, which means we've received your return. Thank you for listening to this video. If you have any questions or issues, please contact QLeave on 1300 753 283 or email us at members@qleave.qld.gov.au.